Okay, go.
All right, my name is Dr. Monty Weinstein. I'm a family therapist. I've been practicing for a half a century. All right. Parental alienation is a topic I would like to talk about. I've been involved in parental alienation before it was recognized as a phenomenon. The way I got involved is one day I walked into a courtroom 35 years ago, and all of a sudden I went in as a character witness, and someone asked me, if I could testify for them because they were losing their kids. And I started talking about how important it is to have a relationship with your children, because this other party did not want this person to have a relationship with his children. Years later, I was told that's called parental alienation. But guess what? Since that time, I realized when people systematically and methodically remove children from the lives of mommy or daddy, that has a devastating and residual effect on the entire family. So I have spent the last number of years fighting this so-called phenomenon of parental alienation, which is simply a systematic and methodical removing of children from the lives of one of the parents. It's a heinous and egregious act. Unfortunately, the courts have not recognized this as a phenomenon until recently. And unfortunately, the American Psychological Association, who have many battles with because of coercive psychiatry, is now using the word parental alienation, even though it has not been recognized by the APA, or as of now is not part of the DSM-4. Hopefully it will be part of the DSM-5, where I am one of the contributing authors. The reality is the same people that have fought me on recognizing parental alienation are now using that in their diagnoses. And these are the same people who have filed complaints against me in licensing boards. These are the same people that have removed mothers from the lives of their children. These are the same people that remove fathers from the lives of their children. So I think it's very important to know what this means in terms of symptoms, in terms of dealing with it, in terms of how your lawyer uses it, in terms of how it is used in the courtroom situation. If it is not used correctly, we could be giving titles to a phenomenon that doesn't exist. There's a difference between understanding alienation and understanding protecting children against someone who may be abusive. My life is spent on protecting the rights of children and the rights for them to have a relationship with their mother and father. Parental alienation is alive and well, and it exists. Unfortunately, some psychological groups have not understood what it means, or are not really bought it except for commercial use of their own pocketbook. I'm not getting into certain groups, which I will get into on another video. But I am going to be doing a series of videos, which is going to be produced by Stephen Greenspan and Jillian Soderman. Okay? And the reality factor of all these things is that we have to understand how to navigate through the court system in order to exist. And do not depend on everything on your attorneys. You have to have attorneys that you could trust, live with, and be with. Okay, this is the first of a blurb by Dr. Monty Weinstein.